Will the DOL's proposed rule affect home care worker exemptions? Breaking news in the world of labor and employment law. The question on many minds today is whether the Department of Labor's proposed rule will impact home care worker exemptions. This topic is gaining attention as families and caregivers look for clarity on wage protections. Just yesterday, the Department of Labor released details about a proposed rule that could change the landscape for home care workers. The proposed rule, published on July 2, 2025, aims to reinstate long-standing exemptions under the Fair Labor Standards Act for specific domestic workers. This includes those providing companionship services and live-in domestic employees. It seeks to reverse the 2013 changes that narrowed the definition of companionship services. Those changes also prohibited third-party employers, like home care agencies, from claiming these exemptions. If the proposed rule is finalized, third-party employers will be able to apply these exemptions again. This rule would broaden the scope of duties considered as companionship services. The Department of Labor believes that the revisions made in 2013 may have unintentionally limited access to affordable home care. They argue that these changes do not reflected the best interpretation of the Fair Labor Standards Act. The potential impact of this proposed rule could be significant. It may reduce costs for families who relying on home care services. Additionally, it could encourage more providers to enter the home care field. This increase in providers could lead to greater availability of in-home care services for those in need. Currently, the Department of Labor is accepting public comments on this proposed rule until September 2, 2025. This means that the final outcome could still be shaped by feedback from stakeholders. The proposed rule aims to restore exemptions for home care workers that were restricted in 2013. If finalized, this change would likely affect wage and overtime protections for these workers. It would allow exemptions to apply again, particularly for those employed by third-party agencies. As the deadline for public comments approaches, many are eager to see how this will unfold. Families, caregivers, and home care agencies are all watching closely. Stay tuned for updates as this important issue develops.